Hi there, it's Jen from EmpathicMastery.com, and this is a video for ancestral feelings of abandonment, specifically tapping on ancestral feelings of abandonment. As with all my videos, you agree to take 100% responsibility for your own process. Don't go places you don't belong. If I say something and it doesn't quite work for you, then change the words to work for you. Even though we stand at this abyss of abandonment, these generations of betrayal, feeling completely bereft. I'm just acknowledging it. This legacy of dashed hopes, of broken promises, these cycles of scarcity and lack. It is what it is. And I can see how it's been rippling out for countless generations. And despite all this, I'm still here. I'm still breathing. And I'm okay. So even though we stand at this abyss of abandonment, it's so old I don't even know how old it is. Feeling bereft, betrayed, all the dashed hopes, all the disappointment, that deep sense of, oh my God, why hast thou forsaken me? And I can see how huge this is. This massive ocean of disappointment. So big that even Jesus had to face it. That illusion of scarcity, that idea that we are left, we are bereft, we are abandoned. The dwelling within the black hole, the void before the light. It is what it is. And I'm tapping on it. And I'm okay. And I'm still here. And I am the promise of all my ancestors' dreams. I am the fruit of all of their effort. And I'm okay. So even though I am standing at the abyss of abandonment, we stand at the abyss of abandonment. The despair, the disappointment, the profoundly deep sense of loss. That moment of realization that things did not go as we'd hoped and planned. Oh my God, what comes next? Father, why hast thou forsaken me? And this is huge. This chasm of disappointment and fear, feeling so bereft. Even Jesus felt this way. The black hole, the darkest hour before dawn, the dark night of the soul. So I'm just acknowledging it, beholding it, and all of its magnitude. And welcoming the love, the help, the guidance of my ancestors who have transcended this fear. Welcoming the wisdom of the angels and the power of the Blessed Mother and the abundance of white buffalo calf woman. For when I surrender, when I relax, when I tune in to the pure truth of love, I know that abundance transcends the illusion of scarcity, the illusion of lack. And I am open to the possibility that this can be surprisingly easy, that this shift has already occurred, and I'm okay, and my ancestors are okay. And so I tap at the precipice, at that moment of revelation where we formed these conclusions that something wasn't going as planned. And welcoming the wisdom of Blessed Mother Mary. Welcoming the revelation of the resurrection. That in the most crucial moments, why hast thou forsaken me? Beyond that is truth, that all is holy, and I'm okay, and my ancestors are okay. And even if I don't understand it, I'm open to the possibility that the world is okay too. And I love and accept myself. The moment, the original moment of revelation, that something is not as I imagined, that something is not as we imagined. The original revelation of abandonment, the original source, the original revelation, standing at the abyss of abandonment, the original revelation, the original revelation, the thousands of years of conclusions we've formed, the illusion of scarcity, the belief in lack, the moment of frozen in the black hole, time stops and we are abandoned. These feelings of being completely bereft, recognizing it, the inherited abandonment, the legacy of loss, this legacy of disappointment, the despair. Honoring this, acknowledging this fundamental human experience, so foundational, so fundamental, so much a part of the human condition that Jesus even felt it. Father, Father, why hast thou forsaken me? And yet there is a part of me that knows that he rose. That beyond the fear, beyond the illusion, beyond the abandonment, he transcended. And all is well. The moment of revelation, the illusion of lack and scarcity, the belief that it's not okay, the conclusions we have formed for thousands of years. And the power, the gripping power of this illusion. It is intoxicating. It is convincing. It is invested in being right. And yet there is a part of me that is already on the other side of this. There is a part of me that knows the stories of abundance, that knows that on the other side we are okay. And my ancestors who have crossed into the light, they guide this. And I welcome the wisdom and the knowledge of the Blessed Mother Mary, the truth of the love of her womb. And I welcome the infinite abundance of white buffalo calf woman who reminds me, who reminds us that all is well. The prophecy is being realized and all is well. And I'm okay. It's a temporary fear. And just as Jesus had his moment of doubt, had his moment of feeling bereft, and abandoned and lost, it is simply part of the human condition. Beholding the illusion, staring it in the face, and knowing that there is something beyond it that is so much greater. I honor this fear. I honor the belief in scarcity and lack. I honor the moment of revelation, generation upon generation, standing on the other side of loss and fear. I honor the conclusions that we have drawn as a people about the safety of this world and our entrenched investment in scarcity and lack. So much love. I call upon the wisdom of all my transcended ancestors. I call upon the wisdom, the deepest gnosis of divine source, all the angels, all the saints, all the divine and holy beings that know the truth, that beyond all is love. And I am made of love. I was born from the origin, the original source of my ancestors, the primal hope that is love and abundance. This is my truth. Welcoming the love, the core of love that starts in the original Big Bang. The desire to be, the profound sense of delight and possibility, the coming into being, and the original source of my ancestral line flooding forward with love and hope, and the wisdom of all of those who have gone before me, who know this to be true. All is well. All is well. All is well. All is well. It is safer for me to relax. It is safer for me to let go of the vigilance. It is the hypervigilance. It is safer for me to release the illusion of scarcity and behold the truth of this abundant universe. There is plenty for all of us. There is plenty for all of us. And beyond these incarnations, beyond the temporal form that we take in these bodies, all is well. All is abundant. And there is always a new possibility love is strongest. Love is safest. I behold the abundance. I choose to continue to look for evidence of abundance every single day. I choose to look for evidence of miracles. And I am open to the possibility that all things are falling into place. And I acknowledge, if Jesus Christ can go through a moment of doubt, a moment of feeling completely abandoned and bereft, then all of us can. What if this is just human fear? What if this is just the way we react sometimes? What if it's completely okay? That it's just the nature of being human. And I can love myself through this. And that there is something so much greater than the fear. There is something that transcends and goes beyond it. And this I welcome. I welcome the knowledge of abundance that white buffalo calf woman brings me. I welcome the soothing, infinite love of the womb of the Blessed Mother. And I welcome the resurrection, the reconciliation, the revelation that all is well. And that even with the moment of doubt, there is something greater that transcends it, that goes beyond it. And I'm okay. My ancestors are okay. It is safer for me to relax. Standing at the truth of this transmutation, I stand before the light. Standing at the truth of this moment of transformation, I behold the love. Standing at the moments of shift and change, I welcome the truth of abundance. And beyond space and time, where all is well and all is right in this world, we are okay. And just as I know the story of Jesus on the cross at his absolute worst moment, when he thought he'd been left, when he thought he was bereft, when he thought he'd been forsaken. I know the story. I know the truth. I know that it was temporary and something so much greater than anything, any circumstances of that physical incarnation, of that life, of that body, was on the other side. He arose. Even with that doubt, he transcended it. And so, beyond space and time, in that place of pure revelation that all is holy, that all is sacred, that all is progressing towards divine perfection, love and abundance, we are okay. We are okay. We are okay. We are okay. Releasing the illusion that this is loss. Welcoming the truth of transcendence. Welcoming the truth on the other side of the change. Welcoming the wisdom of my ancestors. Welcoming divine grace. Letting evidence of this abundant universe reveal itself. I choose to behold the evidence of abundance in this universe. I look for clues of evidence of abundance in this universe. Beyond time and space, my ancestors are fine. Beyond time and space, the Blessed Mother and her Son carry the truth of abundance. Beyond time and space, white buffalo calf woman carries this message that all is well, that this world is love, and it is my mission to dwell in love. It is my mission to behold abundance. It is my mission to dwell in faith, to dwell in truth, the truth of abundance that transcends time and space. All is well. I am well. We are well. You are well. And I'm okay. Let's take a deep breath. I'll catch up with you later.